what's up? It's Jules.
And Saud.
You want to tell them what's going on today?
Today I am going to get an ultrasound. Yay! So, if you guys don't know, one of our last videos, I had to go get my blood taken for this egg freezing process, and now today I have to go get an ultrasound, which I've never had an ultrasound. I
mean, there's never been a reason for you to have one, so it makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm going to get an ultrasound today because...
Why is he pointing at me?
Didn't you get an ultrasound?
Yeah.
I got an ultrasound, but that's because my stomach was hurting bad. I didn't think I was pregnant. I just was like, yo, something's twisted in me.
So, yeah, Julia has actually had an ultrasound, and honestly, I mean, you said it's not bad, right?
No,
it's not bad.
It's literally gonna take 5 minutes.
Yeah.
They're gonna take like pictures of your stomach and all of that, and it'll go by really quickly.
But I wonder what it's gonna be, like why they need
because
it?
they're trying to see how many fertile eggs you have.
But I'm not, this is gonna sound, but I'm not bleeding.
No, I know,
so,
but
like,
you still have eggs that are fertile and eggs that are not fertile. And they have to see how many you have.
As you can obviously tell, I don't really know nothing about nothing because I don't want to know. Like, just get it done. I don't want to know. Go ahead, baby.
So basically, the doctors have to see how many eggs Saud has that they can retrieve. If there's not enough, they have to put Saud on estrogen supplements.
Which I really hope there's enough.
And like fertility shots, all that fun stuff, so they can get more eggs, because basically they want to take out as many eggs as they can, because obviously one could like not work, one could, you don't really know.
Right.
So today is like where they determine that.
Well, especially because I did talk to them and I said, you know, I am going on T and I'm not gonna ever want to do this process again. It's just a one and done thing for me.
Because if he went on T, he would have to come off of T and then take female hormones, and that would be a whole mess.
Yeah, so I wasn't trying to do all that.
So basically, this is like the last step before he has the call with the doctor to see how much medication he has to take, if he has to take any at all, which I'm sure there will be. I'm probably going to.
Yes.
So wish him luck. Everyone say good luck, Saud. He's a champ for doing this.
It's just more awkward, I feel like. I really hope they're gonna let you in. I'm really hoping for that.
I do too. I think it's just so weird and so different because my arm's giving out. You think with all the workouts we've been doing, my arms will be able to hold the camera?
Okay, what were you saying?
I think it's just so like different for us because we have to prepare for a baby years before we're even considering having a baby.
Yeah, it's not like one day you could just tell me, oh my god, I'm pregnant. No, it's not gonna.
So we know we want kids, obviously that's why we're doing this. We just don't know when. But we gotta go on and get it
going.
Get them frozen.
Because I'm trying to start T, you guys already know, so
with that being said, let's go to your ultrasound appointment.
Woo! So I came back from the appointment. Well, the appointment had to get stopped shortly into it because I don't know why I thought the ultrasound was gonna be just like a regular ultrasound.
I did too. This whole time we've been talking about it like, oh yeah, like it's just an ultrasound. I was literally just saying earlier, like we were supposed to, in the intro, that like they were just gonna rub your stomach and take some pictures. We literally went from intro to sitting down right here for a reason.
So we were gonna like do stuff after this happened, like after I got the ultrasound, but okay, I think I'm in shock. I think that's what it is, and my hair's a mess right now. I'm just in kind of shock that what happened. Well, I have like some frizzies. But so I probably should have thought about this or asked, but I'm just like a person that just is like, yes, I say yes. Okay, so I get in and they ask, well, you asked actually. You asked if you can get in. If you could come in with me.
Do you want me to start off?
No, I want to say it.
Okay.
So we get in there and, you know, they were like, oh, like, you're here for the ultrasound. And I was like, yeah. And Julia was like, can I come in with him? And they were like, no, because it's a procedure. Like, this one's a procedure and you can't go in. And me and Julia are looking at each other like, a procedure? What? And I was like, that's fine. Like, I'll just film alone, because like I really thought it was just gonna be just a quick and easy
ultrasound. Yeah, me too.
And then
I was literally in the waiting room like, I don't get why I can't go in for the ultrasound.
And they called me in, and then they just like, they did my weight, my height, and all that check my vitals. I was like, okay. So we go into another room, and she leaves me in there, and this is like when she shuts a door, and I see like all this equipment and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's not for me. That's probably for someone else, because I was...
Saud even texted me and sent me a picture and said, what is this? And I said, that's not for you.
So
because
I was just like...
I was like, he's getting a normal ultrasound, like, over your stomach, like, so nothing is going in. So
I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna wait in here, and then the doctor and the nurse come in, and I'm still in my clothes, obviously, because that's what I thought I was supposed to do, and they were like, you were supposed to change, you know? And I was like, oh, what was I supposed to change again? Sorry, I wasn't listening. They were like, oh, just your bottom half, so we're able to see. And I was like, wait a minute. So I was like, okay, this is just a lot for me. And I was like, wait a minute, what? And then I was like, oh my God, it's one of those ones. Like, so long story short, I was like, you know what, like, this is for our future kid, so let me just do it and get it over with. It was probably gonna be quick and easy, and I'm telling you, that was probably the worst 7 minutes of my whole entire life. I'm not even kidding.
I know.
Like, it was hell. So what it was, and I literally have a picture of it, and I didn't know, but it was like, they were like, we're gonna put a camera, and oh my God, for me, like, and they know, like, I'm trans and everything. I was like, I was telling them, like, I don't, you know, like, this ain't me to be doing stuff like this is gonna be very uncomfortable for me. And they were like, we understand if you feel uncomfortable at any time, let us know. But I was like, you know what, I want to go through with this, have it done. And they were like, this is a good way to really, you know, see. So they did it for probably about 5 or 6 minutes, and it just got really uncomfortable, like really uncomfortable. And I texted Julia, and I was like, girl, like, this is before, like, we knew what it was. You went up to the front desk as I'm in there.
So the second Saud sent me something that looked like a camera that would be inserted inside of you, I was like, that's not for you. Because first off, I've never heard of an internal ultrasound. When I think of an ultrasound, I think of like how you get an ultrasound to see you have a baby. And when I got an ultrasound for my stomach problems, they just put the gel on your stomach, do the thing, and take pictures.
But they said it to me, and I just said yes twice, because I just was like, okay, ultrasound.
So when Saud sends me a picture of, and girls, you know, like when you go to the gyno, there's like a thing you put your legs on to spread like your legs. The second I saw that, I was like, oh no. And I literally said, Saud, wait, don't do anything, because I knew how dysphoric and uncomfortable he was going to be, and I knew he was going to cry and like all this stuff, and I just knew like it wasn't going to be good. So I ran to the front desk, and I was like, this is a normal ultrasound, right? Like an external ultrasound. And she was like, I have no idea what an AFC ultrasound consists of. And I said, a what? And then I Googled it, and I read that it is an internal ultrasound, and this long thing goes up you, and it has a camera. And I was like, I was freaking out. I was like, this isn't okay. He can't do this, just because, like, and you're probably like, why are you speaking for your boyfriend or whatever? Like, I know him. And I was like, he can't do this. So she was like, do you want me to go back there and get him? And I said, yeah, because I knew how it was going to be, and they wouldn't let me back there, and he wasn't answering the phone. And then I'm crying in the waiting room because I feel bad, because I've been telling you it's going to be easy. They're just going to go over your stomach and take pictures. And then she comes out and she tells me the procedure's already happening. And I'm like, oh my God. Because I knew he wasn't, like, I just knew you weren't going to say no to the doctor, even if you were uncomfortable. And I was like, oh my God.
Well, yeah. And it's true. I was uncomfortable, but that's me. And I was like, you know what, I would just want to get this over with.
Yeah.
Because, like, if it's part of something I have to do it, you know, regardless if it makes me uncomfortable or not. So they did it, and I actually had to tell them, like, can you please stop? Because I couldn't do it.
Okay.
I've just never had something like that happen.
I know.
And like, stupid me, I'm in there vlogging and I'm like, oh, I wonder what this is. Like, bro, that's finna go somewhere that you're not expecting it to. And I'm in there vlogging and they're, okay guys, so I'm in here alone, Julia can't come in, and like, I feel like,
God, you poor thing.
and I'm texting Julia like, is this for me? And like, I think if I knew more, then I would have been more prepared, but I personally,
neither of us knew what was gonna happen.
I heard ultrasound and that's all I heard.
That's all I heard too.
You know what, at the end of the day, like, I'm still gonna keep going with this. So they did say, you know, like, obviously the way I did it today was more obviously invasive, but it's a better insight on what's going on. But they did say, yeah, it didn't work, so we're gonna do just a normal one.
Ultrasound.
A normal one.
I just wish we would have known from the beginning.
Yeah, because I probably would have just asked for that in the beginning. But I tried today and it didn't work. So we're gonna try the other way. And yeah, I just feel bad because if the other way doesn't work, then what?
We have other options. We do. I never want you to go through, like, you guys didn't see, like, he cried and just cried and cried and cried, and like, I get that. I can't even imagine being in your body, how uncomfortable being invaded like that would feel.
And they were super nice throughout the whole entire thing. Let me just say that. Like, they were like, are you okay? Are you, like, they kept asking, they kept saying, you know, we could stop whenever. Like, you know, I try to fight through it as much as I could, but like, I just, at one point, I was just like, no, I actually can't. Like, I was being a tough soldier.
Well, and
but that tough soldier had to.
You said that it was like the worst pain in
your
life.
It was one of the, like, by far way worse than getting top surgery. Like, soreness, like, by far. And I just think uncomfortable wise, like, a gazillion.
Yeah.
I just didn't.
Well, and we thought from day one that the only time anything was going to go inside of you
is when
you
I
were
go
going
to
to be put to sleep. And that's why you were okay with it.
Yeah.
And I understand. So, like, I don't care how it's going to sound to other people, if it sounds stupid or small, but if the abdominal ultrasound doesn't work, like, it's okay. Like, you don't need to go through that again. Oh, there's other ways.
Like, they could put me to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
We'll figure something out. They know that it ain't gonna work.
Well, they seen me in there. I was actually, like holding my hands like that. I was squeezing my hands so tight. Yeah. Because it hurt so bad. So, and I don't cry. I didn't cry in there. I didn't cry in the place. But
yeah, I know.
When I came out, I think I was just more in shock. Like, shit, that really happened.
Yeah, I know.
So, I'm gonna have a call to see what's next. I know I was supposed to do this today and complete it, so now I'm probably gonna have to go get the other one done first, and then...
Did they say when?
No, they said they'll give me a call. So, or I'll just end up calling them tomorrow just to check in. But, I'm supposed to do that and then get everything that I need situated, but I don't know. I was not expecting that shit.
I wasn't either.
Yeah, no.
Really quick, I just wanted to say that we love you guys so much. Thank you for the constant love and support and keeping up with us and our journey. We will continue to keep you guys updated through the good, the bad, everything. Sending so much love your guys' way. We will keep you updated on the next ultrasound with Saud. And this time at least we know what's gonna happen, and we're gonna be prepared, and we're gonna do more research with things so that nothing happens again and Saud doesn't end up in an uncomfortable situation. But with that being said, I'm gonna go on and end this. I don't think you need to talk about it anymore. But we love you guys. We will see you later, and stay A1.